Biale e tla ba sebaka sa go swara thapelo ya situ go ba tsa monagano. Le ka dula fatshe. Thank you very much. And of course, may I, on behalf of the presiding officers, extend a word of welcome and wish all the best to every member for this year. Honorable members have been informed that the whipper has agreed that there won't be any motions of notices or notices without notices of motions. Therefore, I would request the secretary to read the first order of the day.
Consideration of report of Select Committee on Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, notice of dissolution issued in terms of section 1391C of the Constitution to Mtubatuba Local Municipality.
I'll therefore call on Honorable Mohapi to introduce the debate.
Thank you very much, Deputy Chair, the Chief Whip, honorable members. Chair, on the 11th of February 2015, the Select Committee invited the MEC to brief it on the constitutional, procedural, and substantive matters with regard to the intervention in Mtubatuba Local Municipality. A written request was also received from the Mayor, Speaker, and member of the Executive Committee requiring a hearing. The Select Committee, as part of its overall mandate with respect to intergovernmental relations, considered their request in line with the provision of Section 69, subsection D of the Constitution. It should be pointed out, however, that the 3 councillors from the municipality were not mandated by the council nor accompanied by the management of the municipality. It was further confirmed that they came voluntarily and the information presented to the Select Committee was not adopted by the Municipal Council. Chair, in June 2012, a discretionary intervention was instituted in Mtubatuba Local Municipality in terms of Section 137 of the Municipal Finance Management Act. This was subsequent to an assessment by the Department of Cooperative Governance and Provincial Treasury in KwaZulu-Natal Province on the finances of the municipality. The assessment established serious financial problems in Mtubatuba Local Municipality in respect of 2012-2013 audit opinion. There was also irregular expenditure incurred amounting to 11.78 million, unauthorized spending, as well as material underspending of conditional grant totaling 14.1 million. The discretionary intervention was for a period of 3 months and revealed serious financial problems. A support strategy was then developed and implemented, and the Provincial Treasury provided resources via the Municipal Support Program to undertake key operational activities in the Treasury Department of the municipality. Although the financial administrator attempted to implement the financial recovery plan, it was clear, Chair, that problems persisted as a result of lack of cooperation by the municipal management, weak performance, and lack of accountability. Although service delivery had gradually stabilized, there were serious matters. For example, 1, the municipality operated an illegal waste disposal site which posed a threat to service delivery and possible litigation against municipality. 2, there was inability to maintain infrastructure using own staff and equipment. 3, the council had entered into unsustainable contracts with certain service providers. 4, the supply chain management unit remained significantly understaffed, which compromised the integrity of the unit due to lack of segregation of duties. The cost of salaries continued to be significantly high. The council did not implement the findings and recommendations of the forensic investigation report. The council has condoned irregular, fruitless, and wasteful expenditure despite the challenges highlighted by the Auditor General. Chair, for the above-mentioned reason, on the 19th of September 2012, the Executive Council resolved to intervene in terms of Section 139, subsection 1B of the Constitution in Mtubatuba Local Municipality. The MEC appointed Mr. K. Mpungushe as the ministerial rep, who was introduced notice to the Executive Committee and the senior management of the municipality on the 3rd of October 2012. Certain councillors were adamant that they will not cooperate with the ministerial reps and the intervention itself. The Executive Committee was clearly split on the question of the intervention by the provincial executive. As a result of poor progress of the intervention and political conflict which prevented the implementation of the recovery plan, on the 4th of December 2013, the Provincial Executive Committee resolved to further extend the intervention in terms of Section 139, subsection 1B of the Constitution until the 30th of September 2014. The ministerial reps was then replaced by the then Mr. B. Ndwandwe in January 2014. Despite these challenges, the intervention achieved positive progress at its inception in respect of matters in the recovery plan, such as 1, the overdraft was removed, 2, the MIG deficit of 1.2 has also been addressed, as well as the 2.4 million for electrification. The collection for October 2013 was 128%. Outstanding creditors amounted to 5.8 million as at the 31st of October 2013, including 3.4 million for rural metro. The audit action plan had been developed to address findings raised by the Auditor General. All top 4 management positions had been filled. There was improved participation by sector departments during the IDP processes. The ministerial reps subsequently reported that political instability in the municipality had reared its ugly head and political tensions became exacerbated between February and June 2014. This heightened level of tension affected the functionality of the council, its committee, and the administration. The South African Police Services had become a common feature at the council meetings to contain or dissipate chaos that characterized these meetings. In addition, the ministerial reps reported significant lack of progress in 5 key performance areas, which were used to measure progress in the implementation of the recovery plan. It became clear, Chair, that the municipality was regressing, mainly as a result of political instability. It was apparent that the general feeling amongst councillors was that political intolerance, tensions, instability, disregard of the rule of law, weak political leadership, infightings, finger-pointing and blame-shifting had rendered the municipality dysfunctional. Chair, based on the above-mentioned challenges, on the 3rd of January 2015, the Provincial Executive Committee resolved to intervene in terms of Section 139, subsection 1C of the Constitution in order to dissolve Mtubatuba Municipal Council and to appoint an administrator until an election of a new municipal council is declared elected. The National Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs has already approved the intervention. Chair, in terms of the procedural and substantial requirement, the provincial executive can dissolve the municipal council if exceptional circumstances warrant such a step. The Municipal Structures Act gives further content to the substantive requirement for dissolution when it says that dissolution is possible when an intervention in terms of Section 139 of the Constitution has not resulted in the council being able to fulfill its obligations. In combination with Section 139, it means that if the failure of the intervention is due to the council's unwillingness to resolve the problems, exceptional circumstances exist and dissolution is warranted. A specific example is one where the municipal council refuses to cooperate with the administrator, as in the current situation in Mtubatuba Local Municipality. The Constitution therefore provides for a 14-day window period within which the national minister or the NCOP have the opportunity to set aside the dissolution. Chair, at its meeting on the 11th of February 2015, the committee received a briefing from the MEC, and the committee would like to emphasize that any decision to intervene in the municipality should be guided by the principle that Section 139 of the Constitution is a measure of the last resort after all forms of support has been exhausted. It became clear that the municipality was regressing mainly as a result of political instability. Hence, all committee members of the Select Committee unanimously agreed on the need to support the dissolution of the municipality, since all forms of support in terms of other interventions were exhausted and the municipality will not recover. Chair, minimum progress has been made with the implementation of the recovery plan, and the municipal council has openly indicated that they will not cooperate with the ministerial representative. In the municipality, exceptional circumstances existed for dissolution for the municipal council, since other forms had been unsuccessful due to unwillingness on the part of the municipality to resolve matters. Chair, the Select Committee therefore recommends the following. Considering the challenges Mtubatuba Local Municipality has faced, the committee recommends the following. 1, that the NCOP support the decision by the Provincial Executive Council of KwaZulu-Natal Province to intervene in Mtubatuba Local Municipality in terms of Section 139, subsection 1C of the Constitution. 2, that the MEC for the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in KwaZulu-Natal Province should table quarterly reports to the NCOP on progress made in respect of the dissolution of the municipality. I thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable members, that concludes the debate. I shall now put the question, and the question is that the report be agreed to. And in accordance with Rule 71, I shall first allow provinces an opportunity to make a declaration of vote if they so wish. Is there any province that wishes to make a declaration of vote? In the absence of any, we shall, Western Cape?
Thank you, Chair. Declaration in terms of the order paper for today, 7th February 2015. Whilst where the Western Cape supports the intervention of invoking Section 1391C, we want to record the following declaration. This decision is long overdue by the MEC for Kokta, Honourable Mtubatuba Local, to dissolve the Mtubatuba municipality. The MEC's failure to act decisively further amplifies the concerns raised that if the intervention, when the earlier and first signs of a failure emerged, service delivery breakdown, be less costly and be more effective. The DA believes that the invocation of Section 139 must be based on constitutional intervention and not political intervention. This is raised due to the fact that the MEC's decision on 30 January 2015, 15 days after the ANC-NFP coalition has disintegrated and the balance of power shifted to the IFP, the KZN-PEC resolved to intervene in terms of Section 139C. Yet, whilst the council was under ANC leadership, the MEC was willing to allow for the intervention in terms of Section 139B, initiated in September 2012, to be extended until March 2015. This is the second municipality in KZN that has been placed under Section 139(1)C within 6 months. It is evident that where the ANC governs, it deploys cadres and more concerned its deployed cadres are more concerned with political infighting and positions rather than governing, focusing on service delivering and ensuring the well-being of their community. The growing number of KZN municipalities under provincial administration is evidence of the result of poor cadre deployment by the ANC. The reality is that these failed cadres are redeployed to other spheres of government, whilst the citizens of the country continue to pay for the incompetence. We implore the MEC to guarantee the residents of Mtubatuba that none of the current ANC councillors will be brought back. The DA once again expresses our concern regarding the ability...
Honourable Member, just on a point of clarity, is it a DA declaration or a Western Cape declaration?
Sorry.
So may we be specific that it's a Western Cape
The Western
declaration?
Cape, once again, thank you, Chair. The Western Cape once again expresses our concern regarding the ability of the MEC, Mtubatuba Local, to manage local government in this province. This action is typical of the ANC's inability to grasp the need for timeous intervention in troubled municipalities, as in Madibeng and Mokolakwena. Dissolving another KZN municipality will result in further burdens on the taxpayer and also reflects the ANC's lack of commitment to service delivery and improving the lives of people of KZN. We request that the MEC ensures that an investigation into the misappropriation of council coffers is done and that all those responsible have criminal charges laid against them for the recovery. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there any other province? Order, KZN?
Thank you, Deputy Chair. I'm declaring on behalf of the KwaZulu-Natal government, which resolve in terms of Section 139(1)C, how to dissolve the municipality of Mtubatuba. Chairperson, The provincial executive has run and overseen and supported municipalities in KwaZulu-Natal, and without interference, even in those municipalities that are run by the IFP, Inkandla, Ulundi, to quote a few, there's no interference from the executive, from the ANC, so there's no political aspirations of the ANC to disturb any municipality under any circumstance, except service delivery, except poor governance, except mismanagement of people's assets in municipalities. We've done so in this executive have done it in Moimpofana, which is a municipality run by the ANC itself. And so, Chair, the ANC is exemplary as a political party that is not scared to take decisions where necessary on behalf of the people that it represents. Further, Chair, we would like to say that this municipality has been babysitted for 3 years since election 2011. That's on record, Chair. It's been babysitted on a number of ways of
There's a point of order, Honorable Nzimande. Yes, Honorable Julius.
Thank you, Chairperson. Is the honorable member doing it, the declaration on behalf of KwaZulu-Natal or ANC? Because
said
he just
KwaZulu-Natal.
mentioned ANC.
He said KwaZulu-Natal.
He just mentioned we, the ANC. Thank you, Chair.
No, the first time when the member rose, he rose on behalf of KwaZulu-Natal. That's what I picked up. I might not have heard. May the declaration be a declaration of KwaZulu-Natal. You may proceed, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. And Chair, just to answer him, this declaration, the mandate that I'm rising on, is signed by the Speaker of the Legislature, and we're all the delegates, and I'm representing the head of the province, the Premier, as I declare, Chair. Therefore, Chair, we continue to support any interventions that are necessary and are constitutional and procedural on behalf of the people that we represent, to make sure that public representative respect the mandates that are bestowed on them by the people, by making sure that they deliver what they are supposed to deliver constitutionally, and that they are supposed to deliver under oath, Chair. And therefore, we would like to say, Chair, political parties must never raise issues in terms of party politics when it's to deal with issues of people, service delivery, and governance. We have done interventions. We've done interventions in the Western Cape, Chair. Lastly, we've done interventions in Old Zoron. We've done interventions in Swellendam municipalities in the Western Cape. So it cannot be
Honourable
true
member,
that this...
your time is expired.
I thank you, Chairperson. We declare thus that we support the intervention.
Any other province? In the absence of any other province wishing to make a declaration of vote, we shall then proceed to the voting on the question. And we shall do that alphabetically. I don't know whether if our mics are working. Not mics, the computer. Is it not working? All right. It's frozen. Okay. Whatever it may mean. Eastern Cape?
Eastern Cape supports the recommendation.
Free State?
Free State supports.
Gauteng?
Gauteng supports.
KwaZulu-Natal?
KwaZulu-Natal, yayisekela sihla.
Limpopo?
Limpopo yayitheha modulestool.
Mpumalanga?
Mpumalanga yasekela sihlalo.
Northern Cape?
Northern Cape supports, Chair.
Well, Northwest?
Northwest agrees, Chair.
Western Cape?
Western Cape support.
All provinces voted in favor. I therefore declare the report is agreed to in terms of Section 65 of the Constitution. Honorable members, that concludes the business of the day. The House is adjourned.